And we are back. Thanks for staying with us, people. You already know it. We have with us Idia Aisien right here. She's an award-winning actress and influencer. She's an event host. She is a pop culture style influencer. And well, so much to dig into right here with Idia. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. And I know you were supposed to be here yesterday, but
Yes.
for some funny reason, you couldn't make it.
Apologies.
Okay. Thanks for being here finally. So talk to us, Idia. What's been going on with you?
Honestly, a lot.
It seems as if, okay, so before we go into the intricacies
Yeah.
of why you have been away for a while,
Yeah.
because it seemed like you went on a hiatus.
Yeah.
But before then,
Yeah.
you seemed to have have gone on a hiatus even before the incident that we're going to talk about later on. So what happened? Why did you decide to take a break from, the mainstream?
So actually, I only took a break from presenting.
Okay.
I felt like I had done most of the things that I really, really wanted to do. I had like the most exciting show that I loved, which was centered around fashion.
Yeah.
And I was doing that show. I was very happy.
Yeah.
And then I went into broadcast. I became an anchor.
Yeah.
On a business news show.
channel, yeah.
And I was really, really happy about that as
yeah.
well. It was like I feel like that was one of my best jobs ever.
Oh, really?
Yes. But then I lost someone really close to me. I lost my dad.
Oh, so
And nobody prepares you for a loss. So at that point, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to be somebody else. I gave up on so many things. And then acting presented itself. And I was like, okay, this is something where you get to be somebody else. And I took that chance. I became Neka Agu. She was dealing with a loss of her parents as well. So it was the character helped me mourn my dad.
Okay.
And then, this year, the most unexpected thing happened. And I really thought my life was going to change forever. And I was really, really, really scared. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, so please, let's talk about it.
So every year for like the last 15
Yeah.
years, I always have like a birthday trip. And it would be my family or my friends or, whatever.
Yeah.
And I love to go away and just see new places. And that was the plan this year, right?
Yeah.
So July 4th, excited, my birthday, everything was going well.
Oh, July 4th, okay.
Yes. By the 6th, I went quad biking with my friend, my brother, and somehow there was a quad that stopped in front of us, and the person couldn't hear us when we were asking them to move. So we tried to swerve, and it didn't, Before I knew it, I was in the air. I landed, and then the bike that somersaulted landed on me. It was, There was a hole in my leg. My leg was broken. I couldn't stand. I couldn't,
So how did you go through that experience? And when I saw the post on social media, first off, I was grateful for you.
Yeah.
Because, it could have happened any other way.
Anything could have happened.
And I feel like I would like to say that in times like that, your biggest support are your family and your friends. And you had
a lot of
that, which
support.
I'm sure, took you through, that process. But really talk to us about how did you feel, other than the pain, how did you think this was going to affect your career?
First of all, career, I thought that was done. I thought it was over for me because I remember, because I was there, I knew that was the best case scenario.
Yeah.
But I also didn't know what was going to come out of it. So if we had actually swerved left, we would have gone down the mountain. I would have died.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And then, anyway, long story short, losing a lot of blood, was in the hospital. My family came. They're flying me from surgery to London to this to that before I finally came to Nigeria. In Nigeria, I'm hiding. I'm hiding to go to the hospital. I'm hiding to
that's
to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hiding because I didn't want people
to know that you were going through that.
and to see me like that, because
Yes.
the last thought of them would be me
Yes,
on
you,
a bed or
yeah,
in a wheelchair.
yeah.
I think I shared the post 2 months after
It happened.
because all of a sudden God started to show his hand. My legs seemed to be getting better. The doctor had said it would take about 3 to 4 years for a full recovery. And my mentors were like, they didn't know how to ask me, what about your career? Because everybody knows that I'm really passionate about what I do. And somehow, when I shared the post, the amount of love I received and also just the way my family stood by me, I feel like that was really what helped me heal.
Yeah.
Because from that hole I saw to what it is now.
You know what? Let's take a breather. I know. And I'm so glad that, it's better now.
Yeah.
It's better now. Let's talk about Style 101 because it has a rebirth. It's experiencing a rebirth, and you've already shot season 1 of Style 101.
Yeah.
So what should people expect from your latest project?
So first of all, when I got that call, I was beyond excited.
Yeah.
I was really happy.
And this happened after your surgery?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Everything just started to
fall
God just
into
started showing
place.
his hand. So my movie came out on Netflix, another movie came out on Prime, and it was just now seeming like it has given us back to back. I was in bed, I couldn't walk, and all these things were happening. So it kind of felt like divine intervention in a way because it was encouraging.
Yeah.
And then I started doing physio, and I was trying my best to walk again.
Yeah.
And then I got the call, and I was like, "Hey guys, if you don't mind, I'm on crutches and stuff, but I'll come,
Yeah.
But the most exciting thing is that now it's new guests, it's better shows, and what I've proposed is that we could possibly do like an international version.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
expect to see Star 101
internationally.
Yes, so we're thinking South Africa, Kenya, London. We just want to go big.
All right.
Excited.
Before we wrap this up quickly, I think one of the most intriguing aspects of your career has been movies.
Yes.
Especially where, we hadn't seen you feature in any movie, and then next thing we saw you in Kadipiti Serpent, and everyone was like, what's going on? What was it like playing that role? Because I can imagine the amount of pressure that you had to experience, also because you lost your dad.
Yeah.
Before that happened. So I mean, how were you able to deal with all of that?
So first, context. My boyfriend broke up with me. I lost my job.
Wow.
On the channel I was doing the fashion Style 101 because I had started doing the news one and I wanted to do both. And I said
you couldn't do.
So I lost my boyfriend, I lost my job, and then I lost my dad.
Wow.
Everything for me was over. And then I got this call because I had posted a photo and they were like, "Oh, we like your eyes. We want to see you do an audition, blah, blah, blah." Long story short, I'm like, "Guys, I can't act." Like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "We'll train you, blah, blah, blah." So I went in for an audition because they just wanted to see something, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I went in for the audition, another audition, and the list I was seeing on the board was getting shorter. And I'm like, Idia, this is really happening. Like, you used to sit down watching Nollywood with your dad, and this is actually, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a lot of training. So, like I've posted many times and said many times, there was acting classes, dance classes, fight classes,
really,
swimming lessons, and Igbo classes. Absolutely. Every day.
Wow.
And my training went on for about 3 months, and then we shot for 3 months, and then we also shot between Lagos and South Africa.
So the movie producer invested in
whoever
in those classes for you.
Yes. So, first of all, when they asked if I could swim, I said I could, and then they found out I couldn't swim. So immediately
you had to resume swimming classes as well,
immediately.
Because there's a particular scene where you were in the pool.
I had to do all that. Then obviously Igbo classes because we didn't want to be bashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But then again, one would think that, did you experience any sort of, so I'll use indigenous movies as an example, right?
Yeah.
There's some very, very, when they go deep into extraterrestrial powers and all of that, I wondered, does it affect? No. But you know that in the past we've heard of how movies affect some of the actors because of the roles that they play.
Yeah.
And we're talking about serpentine spirit.
No, but to be honest, there was something that I did that I don't know if it's even okay to say this on TV, but the way I went into it was scary because later when I actually started doing acting classes more,
Yeah.
you actually find that I had started with the advanced learning stage of like,
Oh.
I was meditating on like anacondas and pythons and pictures and things like that.
Whoa.
Every morning I would jolt up like this.
Are you
like I
kidding?
was, yes, at the exact same time every morning I would jolt out of bed.
Did you go for deliverance after that? Just kidding.
Even after we shot the film for like a month and a half, I had to break out of that character because she was very
Wow.
quiet. So I
Quiet.
couldn't talk for a long time after the film. And yeah, there were superstitious things that people would say happened like back then when they shot the other versions
Yeah.
of the movie. But
Yeah.
I'm a very strong girl. I'm very grounded.
Ah,
Spirit. That's all.
Liz, it's very needed. But thank you so much, Idia, for coming and sharing your
Thank you
story
for
with
having
us. And all the best with Style 101. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to be on it.
You
Right.
should come. You should so fab.